What's up, guys? It is Ross to Riches coming at you with a new video on a new channel. I have been shopping at Ross for quite a bit of time now. I specialize in shoes mostly and all types of athletic shoes, but mostly basketball shoes. I am going to be showing you what I find and some tips about how to find stuff with value, maybe to resell. Been doing this for a little bit of time now, but I have a little bit of knowledge about basketball shoes. If you want to look at my eBay, it's going to be in the description. It's going to be Syncable Wave. If you want to hit my email, it's buy shoes from Ross. But yeah, today we're just going to be looking, seeing what they have. Not going to lie, kind of broke right now. Y'all are probably wondering, like, why is this dude recording from his lab? And that's my first challenge that I'm doing for the YouTube channel, actually. It is, I am trying to get money from reselling to get a car mount. So I only have like one pair of shoes that I can return to Ross. So I am taking them back right now. I will show you that once I get to Ross. So if you want to buy any shoes from me, it'll help out the journey. But of course, only buy them if it's a good deal, of course. I try to be a fair seller and everything, but yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna go down. Show you those Ultra Boosts that I have that I might be trading in, might be selling. If you are interested, I will show you them later in the video, but should be very interesting. I pretty much exclusively shop at Ross right now. We are getting a Burlington in my area pretty soon, so you will see a little bit of Burlington content. I also do a little bit of stopping at like garage shops and like, you know, that type of thing. Just trying to get my money like any way I can, mostly basically just hustling any way I can. So I'm just gonna bring you through all of them. The plan for the YouTube channel is basically this at the start, you know, trying to get my money a little bit up. And then we're going to do some fun challenges. We're going to do some ugly shoe challenges. We're going to do some, some challenges where we buy shoes for different price points, maybe a $20 shoe. I don't usually buy shoes that are going as low as $20 at Ross. So maybe we buy a shoe that's $20 and try to flip it, see how much we could resell. But should be a whole lot of fun. Glad you're sticking in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that like button if you like reselling content, if you like thrifting content at the Ross. I mean, Ross is underrated. I'll tell you guys one thing. Ross is so underrated. People do not expect to be finding heat at Ross, and there's some heat at Ross. Some of my best finds, I recently found a pair of Hyper Pink GT Cut 3s. I didn't even sell those for profit. I gave those off to a friend. But found those. I found some, lately there's been a whole lot of KD 18s. So I'm expecting y'all to see some KD 18s in there, which is pretty cool that they're having the latest model of KD in there, but a little bit too expensive. They got like every size in there, to be honest. They got a whole bunch of stuff. It'll be super fun to see what they have. Maybe we could find a steal or two that we can, you know, flip our Ultra Boost into and, you know, get some. I mean, rule is on my channel, if you see me trade in something, I do trade in my stuff back in Ross if it doesn't sell in a month. But if you see me trade in that stuff, don't hesitate to hit me up or something. I can always go back and check. Can't be a guarantee that I will get you that item, but I can always go back and check Ross on my next video. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be what we're gonna be doing. All right, guys, first shoe that we're showing off are these Ultra Boosts. Of course, they're from Ross, still together and everything with the tag and everything. Got the packaging in there, the stuffing material. But yeah, these are some super clean Ultra Boosts, not gonna lie. Had some Ultra Boosts back in the day. They are a very comfortable shoe, very good running shoe. I ran my best 400 meter in this back in the day, freshman year. I'm 22, by the way, so very long time ago, but still, Boost, leading technology. Asking about $70 on these. Y'all can talk to me, but might be trading these in. Who knows? Come on, let's go into Ross and find out. Walking into Ross, of course, we're heading off to the shoes first off. I see something right off the rip. It's a pair of LeBron 22s in this Bronny's World colorway. I see this pair everywhere in any single size. Not what we wanted to see first off on the rip. I do see these Luka 2s that spot my eye. This is the All-Star colorway. A little bit of a small size, a little bit too expensive, but a little bit of an alright find. I mean, Luka 2s ain't nothing like too special or anything. Of course, I told y'all we see some KD 18s in like the first colorway that dropped. They had a couple sizes here. I mean, nothing too special. Of course, you see that pair of LeBron 22s in a different size down there. But yeah, those were the first things that caught my eye. Just taking a look at the wall. If you see anything that catches your eye that you think I missed, just, let me know. And we come in over here, we're finding a pair of LeBron 21s in the Purple Rain colorway. Pretty nice performer on the basketball court and pretty nice looking too. Just a little bit expensive. And right next to it, we got the Zoom Greek Freak 5s. Actually, when they had Zoom. And of course, they aren't anything special. I mean, they got a couple of pairs of those. And right above them, I see some Next Gen amps. Some South Beach is really expensive for some reason, but pretty nice looking shoe overall. I mean, can't go wrong with those. Right next to it, I find a pair of Jaw 1s in the light gray colorway. Pretty nice find. And over here, I spot a budget find. I spot a pair of LeBron Witness 8s in the UNC colorway. The Unk colorway, that's what LeBron is. But he's still hooping. He's still balling, even though he's an Unk. And at this point in the video, I'm just going on a budget shoe spree. I find a pair of GT Jump Academies there in the Barely Volt colorway. And they also had some GT Cut Academies. This is a really nice budget shoe in the USA colorway. And they had these in a couple of different sizes, actually. Pretty nice. And then over here, I see these Zion 3s in the No Guts colorway. Heard the shoe is really bad, but I heard the drop-in is very good in the Kobe 8. Could be worth something there for Kobe 8 users. And then over here, I see a pair of New Balances that catch my eye. These look like some pair that would be popular. I don't rock New Balance. Y'all tell me in the comments, are those worth anything? By the way, you see me like point away from the wall, point to like different clothes. My bad, that's just because I'm not really comfortable, recording in the Ross yet. Not gonna lie, I got up in there, got a little timid. Over there, you catch in the corner, you see those LeBrons. I just missed them, but got here a little nice throwback, some Converse weapons, and then some Jordan 1 lows. And then over here, there's some Air Maxes, and then even some GT Hustle 3s. Both of these are in a humongous size, so of course I'm not even going to bother picking them up. But GT Hustle 3 is pretty nice shoe to see. Of course, we saw another LeBron in that Purple Rain colorway right there in a bigger size. And my biggest tip to you if you're going to Ross and looking for shoes is always go and look in them women's sections, especially in them bigger sizes. You never know what is in there. Women are not looking for basketball athletic type of shoes. And as soon as I get in there, first thing that catches my eye is a pair of KD 17s in the Jonquil Jones PE, the Bahamas colorway. Size 12, which is 10.5. I look at the price and they are $29. That's an absolute steal of a price. Like KD 17s, the second to latest model, for $27 or $29 in actual sizes. And then up there you got some Doc Martens, for the ladies. Those are in bigger sizes, so probably won't, attract too much attention.
And then over here, of course, we got some LeBron Witnesses. There were some LeBron Witnesses and a bunch of colorways in the men's section. Not surprised they're even here in the women's section, too. And I'm not gonna lie, this is the find of the video. This is some Halloween slippers. I think this is like bluey or something. I don't even know, but that's fine. I should have picked them up, not gonna lie. Then over here, I spot some 361 running shoes. Don't expect to see 361 in the Ross, but I highly recommend their basketball shoes. Them Jokers are crazy good. Them Quick Pros crazy good. And I'm telling y'all, they got KD 18s in any size. I mean, even in the women's section, they got the KD 18s. They got them everywhere in this Ross.
So, getting up out of the Ross, first thoughts, first impressions, kind of a midday. I mean, we saw those KDs. Those KDs, they were going for a steal, not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna pick them up. I don't have luck selling KD 17s, even though they were so cheap. I've never seen them that low. I'm not gonna lie, I actually bought that pair in a different Ross, like way up in the city. I brought them back down here. I returned them at full price too. They've been sitting there for like forever, not gonna lie. But I've never seen them go for that low. The last time I saw them, they were like $41, like, I don't know, a couple days ago. But yeah, we're not gonna get anything. We're gonna keep the Ultra Boost. So if any of you want the Ultra Boost, hit me up. They're a size 10.5. I will say it was a successful day because today I actually I don't know who he is, but he's always working. He's always the head guy, I think. But he started talking to me today. I'm not usually the type of person to like walk up and start like, you know, a conversation with the workers or whatever. I let them do their own thing. But he was like, I always see you in here. What you looking for? I'm like, shit, I'm looking for some basketball shoes. Like, I scoop up most of the basketball shoes in here, so like, tell me when y'all get the basketball shoes. And he's like, man, we just got a couple of Nikes over the weekend, and you know they sold, so like we missed them. So it's Monday today. I don't know. Next time I'll come back, probably Wednesday, Thursday, see if they got anything worthwhile, or if I sell those Ultra Boosts in time, I might come up here and just grab those KDs. Y'all let me know, did I mess up not getting those KDs? Should I scoop those for an absolute steal? $28? Yeah, I mean, that's a crazy steal. But like, as I said before, when I was coming up in here, y'all were gonna see some KD 18s, the newest line. I mean, there was some KD 18s. Surprised there wasn't more Jaws in there. I usually see a little bit more Jaws. I didn't see any Jaw 2s today, which did surprise me. Not gonna lie, I did forget to show y'all a pair of GT Hustle 2s that were in a size like 10. Those were pretty cool. I mean, those got the like Zoom Strobel unit, so like I like the Zoom Strobel unit personally, but not like a too hype shoe. Also had like the GT Hustle 3 that I like zoomed in on for a second. Didn't want to get close up to it because it was like a size 18, but GT Hustle 3 usually goes for a pretty good value. I mean, I would have picked it up if it was in a better size. Also saw a Hoka recovery slide, which I mean, recovery slides are in right now. It was like a size 14. Didn't really want to catch it on video or nothing because it was just a slide, but like, I mean, it could have been something. I mean, I didn't check the price or nothing, not gonna lie, but you know, we're just looking around. Alright. Yep. That was it for the video. I can't think of anything else I want to speak about other than maybe like LeBron 22s always being there. If you want some LeBron 22s, hit me up and I got you. I definitely got you in like any size. But anyway, that was it. That was my first video. I hope that y'all enjoy. The quality should be going up in the near future. Hopefully once I sell off those Ultra Boosts and everything, get a car mount, start getting it a little bit going a little bit.
y'all can help out with that, of course. Check out in the description below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed that content. Should be bringing that content to you. Also, look at my TikTok under the same name. There's periods between rags to riches, rags period to period riches. That's it. I really enjoyed doing this with y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it too. I'll see y'all later.